Hello, boxing fans. George Hanson, the Pope of Cubanism. I'm here with Coach Shar'ron Baker, Philly legend, who's the trainer of Atif O'Burlton, 2016-2018 National Golden Gloves champion, who will be making his pro debut soon. He's signed to Al Heyman, who's his advisor, Pivot Boxing, and Marshall Kaufman, King's Promotion. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again.
Again, Coach, this is the third one. You're a legend. Talk to me about Atif.
Wow.
All that talent.
Great kid, man. You know, not just, you know, as a boxer, as an individual. Man, and he brings such a presence. You know, when he comes in the room, he lights the room up. You know he's there. As a boxer, he's got all the tools. And what he doesn't know, he's willing to learn.
Okay.
Puts the work in. You know, I never had any problem with him. You know, whatever I ask him, he does. He trusts me. He trusts the information that I bring to him. So therefore, he grabs it and uses it.
Coach, I know we have a young man in Philly that we say can't miss. Jerome Boots, we've been saying that, and can't miss. The same label is attached to Atif. Can't miss.
I thought that about Boots when he was 17 years old. I was taller than him then.
Okay.
But yeah, I said to Bozy, that's the one. Mm-hmm. He is everything and more. And I thought he would be. And again, Atif having that label, he's going to be everything plus what everybody thinks he's going to be. He's going to be more.
Besides his physical tools, he's listed as 6'3", but he's actually 6'4". What makes him so good?
Hard work.
Hard work.
He works, he wants it, he's hungry. I'm not saying hungry like for money, he's hungry for the knowledge.
Right.
He has a hunger to be the best. And what he wants, he's putting work in to accomplish. So, you know, with that, he's not hard to teach. You know, he grasps on the information, he listens well. And if there's anything around him that's of boxing magnitude that he doesn't know, he gravitates towards it so that he can learn it. So that's special in itself.
Atif mentioned something in his interview. He said, you know, talked about Coach Shar'ron. He said, well, she's a woman, and some people might say, well, that little old lady in my corner. And Coach, for the life of me, I've known you a long time. Nobody ever really looked at it that way. You get my point? It's just Coach Shar'ron. She's the boxing coach. You get my point?
Yeah.
But I know you fought some battles, some against gender equality.
And I still am. And you would think after 30 years of coaching that I wouldn't, you know, have to go through this, but you know, all the good things I do, you know, when I hear that anything bad happens or somebody loses, oh, see, I told you, but you know, it's just fuel for me to keep working. You know, if you thought I didn't know what I was doing 30 years ago in 1990, and you still think that in 2020, then your head must be in a space capsule or something. I don't know.
But you know, one thing I noticed a long time, all the old school coaches in Philly, Bowie Fisher, Charles Cornbread Ramey, Bozy Ennis, Mitch Allen, the legend himself, Nazim Richardson. They all had great respect for you, still do. It was never, it's Coach Shar'ron, we better get in our A game if we're facing our fighters.
And I work with them.
Yes.
You know, in the gym, in the corner. So, you know, and you know, these guys, legends, great coaches, there's nowhere in the world I stood beside them and worked with them. And especially Brother Nazim, rest his soul, my partner of 15 years. No way we stood shoulder to shoulder, and I didn't learn anything. Absolutely no way. You know, so a lot of my training today has a lot to do with things that we did together. So I'm gonna carry him with me and as much as I can. His name's gonna live on as long as I have anything to do.
As somewhat of a pioneer and bearer, what will it mean to you personally and the city of Philadelphia that you have the light heavyweight champion when he wins?
It means everything to me.
Mhm.
It means, I've had the opportunity to work with world champs, that I'm wearing his shirt, Steve USS Cunningham, and some regional champs and Carl Dynamite Dargan, and having Jamal Davis fight for an ABA belt from me. But to have a fighter win the title that I coached, and I'm the
You're
head
not the
coach.
second, you're the lead coach.
I'm the lead coach. That it will speak volumes, not just for my career. It will do everything for me. It showed me that everything I did was not in vain, and that my hard work has actually paid off.
Well, I'll be celebrating when it happens. Just to see that happen.
Yes.
Yes.
And I know I have the right kid, the right time, and the right place. We're gonna do it. He believes in me. I believe in him. We have a good, solid team. He's got great teammates. We have a large team, and we're all family. So together, we're gonna make it happen.
How hard are you on Atif?
I'm no harder on him than I am on anybody else.
Okay.
I'm hard on all of them.
Okay.
I'm hard on all of them. I'm the hardest person they have to deal with. The fight's easy for them compared to me. So yeah.
I saw Errol Spencer's our trainer in an interview, and he said one thing that really resonated. He said, you can't be a fan of your fighter. He said, I'm just critical because I want him to be better. He said, I can't be a fan. I have to be critical and look at every single thing he's doing and refine it.
When I say I'm proud of, if I say to any of them, I'm proud of you, they kind of get like this, because you know how you come home with that report card has A+.
Right.
Well, I want A+++. So they don't get the I'm proud of you with the A+.
Right.
So when I say that, it kind of startles them a little, like, oh, but they don't get it a lot, even though I am.
What advice would you give to young fighters? Because I've been around, I see guys start out humble, they start making it, and then the crowd. People start telling them how wonderful they are. The media start telling them how wonderful they are, and they stop listening to the people who work so hard and still critical to them. And you have to be critical at all times.
Absolutely. The biggest thing they have to do is remain humble.
Right.
And know who's around you, who's for you, and those who are trying to jump on a bandwagon if they're just coming to be a hanger-on. You're going to have people, I can train you better, I can take you here, I can do that, but how true is that? And some people may. You have these guys that get trained from pups and make it, and then they go hire a celebrity trainer, and well, this person is so great, but forget the person who raised me. So just stay humble and be true to those who are true to you. Like, don't let that get in your head. You know you're good, own that here. But remember, it's still work to be done. And as hard as you work, the next guy is working as hard or harder.
In recent times, if I had to give a really great role model for fighters, I would have to say Andre Ward. I just have so much respect for him, how he just stayed, and he stayed focused, and he just stayed humble.
He stayed humble. He stayed hungry, even when he got it. Yeah. It's a handful of guys like that. Why did Floyd stay how he did for so long? Because he's trained like he still didn't have anything.
Right.
Bernard Hopkins.
True.
He trained like he still didn't have anything. He can't get to the top and lax and get lax and say, well, I'm a champ.
Right.
I got money. Because as quick as you get it, you can lose it. And the same people you see going up, He'll meet him coming down. So you have to maintain that humbleness.
Besides your love of boxing, Coach, what drives you? What keeps you going? You're here every day.
That's it. My love of boxing.
Okay.
That and you know, these guys that I coach, they look forward to seeing me. They look up to me. They look forward to what I have to bring, and it drives me more. You know, actually, I'm in love with boxing again.
Okay.
I'm in love with boxing again, and you know, I'll say, I got enough fighters. I ain't gonna pick no more. And I'll see somebody in the gym. Oh no, wait, hold on, come on, let's get that straight. Let's do this. Let's do that. This is my passion for the sport. You know, and one of your quotes, I take it with me now. I'm going to do this until they throw dirt over my body. You know, when I can't, I'm going to stop when I can't no more. I'll probably be that little old person, you know, the old coach that comes in the gym that can't do anything no more, sits in the corner. Hey, tell that little kid, come over here, I'm going to show him. That's going to be me.
You know, I always say for myself, if I die, I want to die in the boxing gym.
No doubt.
That's it. Now, this is the most important question. How good do you believe Atif will be? How good? I mean, he has everything, the physical skills, the mindset. He's tall, rangy, he can punch, he can box, he has a tough mind, you know, he can handle adversity, he's smart.
He can think in the ring as well. He can make adjustments, and we train like that.
Okay.
You know, I may tell you what to do in the corner. You come out and this kid has adjusted. He's got the mindset to readjust to what's coming at him, which is going to take him a long way. And all the guys know I don't like them getting hit. I mean, we face punches, we're going to get hit, but let's take as less damage as we can. And as long as he sticks to that, it's unlimited to where he can go. It's unlimited to how great he can be. And I see him reaching the pinnacle of whatever the greatness of boxing is.
For me, the only limitation that I see with Atif is if he doesn't believe, which I know he believes.
He believes.
He has it all. He has it all. He has it all.
He's got all the tools.
Yes.
He's got all the tools. And he's comfortable. He's happy in his environment. He's happy with his team. So that goes a long way, because you can't produce anything if you're unhappy with your surroundings and you don't trust the people that works for you. See, because we work for him. You know, he's the boss. We're the employees, and he, you know, you trust that. It's easy to grow, and the growth is not going to be baby steps. The growth is going to be relatively quickly, but not rushed. Everything at time.
And you have a good team, Coach, with Lando Rosa, CEO of Pickle Boxing.
Yes, my son.
One of your former fighters, your son.
My son. Yeah. Yes, and his son, Marcus Rosa.
Oh, the youngest manager,
also,
Marcus Rosa.
And he also is assistant coach to me. And also one of my former fighters, who Brother Nazim and I trained, Khalid Bigfoot Whitmore.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you know, is assistant, because it's a heap of them.
Yes.
We have a lot of fighters. I have a lot of fighters. So, you know, you need a great team. And together, the four of us, we click on all cylinders all the time. So we cover each other's back. If I need something, Marcus, I don't even have to say 2 words. He knows what I need. Get him, okay. He'll tell me, you know, Lando, whatever. We have a great team. Again, we click on all cylinders.
You know what's going to happen, Coach? Atif wins a world title, then everybody's going to call you up. Then you're going to become a celebrity trainer.
Okay.
You're going to need an agent. You need a good lawyer. I'm already auditioning.
You put your bid in. I'm gonna
That's
keep,
what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna keep that right on,
That's what's gonna
on the
happen.
front. I'm gonna keep that
It's
on the
gonna
front.
happen. I don't.
Well, you know, I've got a few good years left. You know, and I'm going to give it to these guys here. They're here. They're working hard. And they look for me when they get here. If I'm not here, they're waiting for me to come through that door.
Right.
Coach, you know, so, and I love to hear it. If it's grandma, if it's mom, if it's coach, if it's our coach, I'm Coach Shar'ron. I'm known as all of them. Sometimes simply coach. I love to hear that from the athletes. I just come in and get the work done.
And Coach, we know, I'm not sure, the Pennsylvania Boxing Hall of Fame, you're gonna walk right in. But let's talk, you're gonna walk right in. The International Boxing Hall of Fame. I know that one day you're gonna walk right in.
I would love that.
It's gonna happen.
I would love that. I work not for that. I just do it because I love it, and I was cheated of the opportunity to fight. I trained religiously for like 5 years, could never get a fight. Of the few women I knew who was boxing in the 70s, were much bigger than me. I was a bantamweight. It's ironic now through YouTube and different websites, I hear about these other women who fought in the 20s, and it still wasn't a lot of them. And I just couldn't, I just was never allowed that opportunity to fight. But becoming a coach, you know, I have the knowledge, why not share it? And just to be able to give it to athletes who want it and want to use it is a joy to me.
And it must be a good feeling, Coach. Having our teeth is like being in the desert on a highway and you have a Lamborghini. And I know you're going to hit the gas. And
yeah, it's great. And you know, I knew he believed in me. And when I got called by the Olympic Training Center to come out there and coach the 2019 men's and women elite boxing team, and the way the fighters gravitated to me, I could see how proud he was that it was his coach, that all of the athletes were clamoring after. So it just did so much for me as well. So, you know, I love that experience. It was a great experience. And it humbled me even more, you know, but I just saw a different admiration from him for me through that, and we were already tight. We got tighter, and we're just going to continue to grow.
and I've been around boxing in Philadelphia. Two coaches that I've never heard anyone make a disparaging remark about. Brother Nazim Richardson and Coach Shar'ron Baker.
Wow.
Never. And I've been in rooms, gyms, everywhere.
That's great. I know no one, I have never heard anyone say a bad word about Nazim.
Never.
There was nothing. He was just one of the greatest. And I miss him so much every day. It's going to be the first time I climb in the ring without him in about 15 years, either to my left or to my right. You know, but I know he's watching over me. I know he's with me. So, but yeah, it's not a bad word to say about him.
Yeah.
I would hope there's not bad words about me.
No,
but you know,
Coach, there isn't one.
I'm just doing what I love to do.
Well, we're about to wrap up. Would you like to tell the world about Atif O'Burlton and Coach Shar'ron?
Man, Atif, pretty cowboy O'Burlton, light heavyweight phenomenon. It's going to be a world champ. It won't take long, and I'll be right by his side. A foot shorter, but I'll be right by his side. We're a team. We're going to remain a team. And we have our other two compadres, Nando Rosa, Marcus Rosa, and Khalid Whitmore, along with myself, Shar'ron Baker, take our teeth to the very top. Keep watching us. Watch Pivot Boxing. We ain't stopping.
Well, there you have it, folks. Philly legend, Coach Shar'ron Baker. He's going to produce a light heavyweight world champion. He shook up the world already. He's going to continue shaking up the world. Continue to watch her on our T.O. Broson's Pivot Boxing, King's Promotion. And continue to watch Boxing 396. Thank you.
You're not for axes who are the general issue in a warning. Job people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life no easy boat. Even Bantan said it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland, calling all soldiers to kind each other along. From creation, he writing a job plan, but chronic.